Good morning. Welcome to the Community for Conscious Living weekly live broadcast. Today is Sunday, August 22nd of 2021. The Community for Conscious Living is a community dedicated to personal transformation for universal harmony, healing the planet by making inspired changes in ourselves and in our daily lives to create a sustainable environment and a peaceful world. Thank you for being here today. Today's topic is the healing power of love. The healing power of love. Love has the power to heal on every level, on the physical body, the mental, the runaway thoughts, the emotions that can sometimes keep us in turmoil, and on the etheric, energetic, that sense, that feeling that something in your psyche, in your environment, in your field just isn't right, and also on the spiritual, to bring all of the parts of yourself into alignment with that inner spark, that inner light, that inner connection with the all that is. That's where everything falls into alignment and comes into a place of harmony and peace with your unified self, bringing you into unity with the one love that is the core and the spark of your being. Thank you for being here today. Let's go ahead and come into our prayer and healing circle. And I want to acknowledge, I see in the chat, someone is asking for help with controlling irritability. I hear you and feel you and see you. And absolutely, I hold that this will help you to control your irritability. And I invite each of you, as we come into our circle, to state an intention for yourself if there is something that you would like support with specifically for today as we call in this healing power of love. Please make that intention, set that intention for yourself. And let's come into our prayer and healing circle. And let's come together sitting side by side, shoulder to shoulder, elbow to elbow, knee to knee, coming together as one, facing to the center of our circle, and together calling on our source in the name of the One Most Merciful, ever compassionate. We call on you, and just let yourself turn as if you are speaking directly to your source, directly to God, directly to the highest light, whatever words you want to use for the Most High, the Creator, the one, the only, the all that is. We call on you directly, and let yourself turn and face directly and call directly from your heart and from all of the parts of yourself to your source. We ask you to send your essence of your pure divine light. We're going to start with pure divine light. Just imagine, perceive this stream of pure divine light streaming into the center of our circle, streaming in and filling all of this space with this vibration of pure divine light. And let all of your being be met with this vibration of pure divine light. Let all of your being face into this stream of light. Let your skin absorb it. Let the pores of your skin absorb this pure divine light. Let your eyes and your ears and your nose and your mouth and all of your sensory organs be met with this pure divine light, and let the sensation of this light travel through all of your senses and through your cranial nerves into your brain and central nervous system, touching all of your nervous system and cleansing and purifying your nervous system with this pure divine light. And to breathe that pure divine light in, breathe it into your lungs. Let this pure divine light fill your lungs and cleanse and purify your lungs. Let it infuse into your oxygen with each inhale. Let your bloodstream take this up, this pure divine light, and travel it through transport it to every cell of your body. Invite every cell of your body to turn to face this pure divine light and take it in, drink it in. Allow every cell of your body to be cleansed and purified with this pure divine light. And again, let's call on our source in the name of the One Most Merciful, ever compassionate. We call on you. We ask you to send your essence of your unconditional love and feel this stream of unconditional love pouring into the center of our circle, filling all of our space with the pure vibration of unconditional love. And feel this unconditional love streaming in. Let this unconditional love, let it be met with your heart. That funnel of energy that extends from the front of your heart space, let that face this stream of pure unconditional love as it streams into the center of our circle. And you can tip this funnel up slightly to catch that stream and let that stream flow directly through this funnel and into your heart center. And as you breathe, let your heart center, that funnel of energy at the front of your heart space, let it be like a breathing portal, and inhale in this vibration of unconditional love, breathing it into your heart center. And as you exhale, let your heart center relax, release, and soften. As you exhale, let yourself release the tension, the blocks that obstruct the flow of love as it moves through your heart. Just let them release. Let them release into this pure divine light and unconditional love. Let it be transmuted and healed and return to its rightful place wherever that may be. We call on the angels, we call on the prophets, the saints, the perfected ones, the healers, the helpers, the guides, and the teachers, all to help to release from the space and from your body, mind, heart, soul, spirit, your highest intellect, from all of the space within you and around you, releasing any of the blocks and barriers that keep you from receiving and flowing in the natural rhythms of unconditional love. And with each breath, inhale that in deeper into your heart space, receiving deeper into the core of your body, this pure divine light and unconditional love. And you can give an audible sigh. Just give some sound to your voice. And give some movement to your jaw, your face. It helps to release the impacts of trauma in your life when you give movement to your face and sound to your voice, gentle sound in a safe and loving environment. Because when you experience trauma in your life, the first thing is, right, a gasp for air, a freezing of the face, a tightening of the throat, a constricting of the voice. When we give movement, motion to the face, We give freedom to the breath. We give gentle, subtle sound in a safe, relaxing, loving environment for the voice. We are telling the body, telling the nervous system, telling the heart that you are in a safe space, and it's safe to let go of the effects and impacts of trauma on your physical, mental, emotional, energetic, and spiritual body. And again, let's face our source and call directly on our source. We call on you. We ask you to send your vibration of the eternal compassion. Let's just stream of eternal compassion, the timeless compassion, the ever-present, always existing before us, with us, and after us, the vibration of compassion. Let's invite this compassion, ask this compassion to stream into the center of our circle to fill all of our virtual space with this vibration of eternal compassion, the ocean of compassion. In the Sufi teachings, the ocean of compassion is the first emanation from the one unified source, God consciousness, the first emanation from the one into the creation is the ocean of compassion. Compassion is the womb through which everything comes into existence, through which everything is born into existence, and it is the ocean that contains the entirety of existence. It is the womb through which we are born into existence. It's the womb that continues to contain us in this body of our Mother Earth. So allow yourself to rest into this ocean of eternal compassion, to be held, to be nurtured, to be contained in a safe, loving, fully accepting environment of eternal compassion. And breathe this light and love and compassion into your body, all the way into the core of your body. And as you exhale, let yourself drop down and land into your hips and rest into your body, and allow your body to rest into this container of eternal compassion. And inhale in this vibration of pure divine light, unconditional love, and eternal compassion. Inhale it all the way into the core of your body. And as you exhale, let yourself drop down and land into your hips and into your pelvic bowl. Lean back against your spine. Come to rest in your body, and allow your body to be rested into this container of unconditional love. Unconditional love, divine light, eternal compassion. And I invite you, if you have not already, to just check into your body and feel what's moving in your body. What do you notice when you tune into your body? Just be present with it without any agenda to change it, but just as a witness to notice what is present in your body. Notice where your breath flows. Notice what draws your attention. Notice what calls you physically, the physical aches, pains, constrictions, alignment or misalignments. Just notice. Be a witness to it. Give a nod of acknowledgement to it. And just notice what you notice emotionally moving through your body. Emotions are meant to be in motion, waves of motion moving through your body. Just notice where you sense emotions, whether they are in flow or in constriction. Just notice what you notice about your emotional body. And again, without an agenda of trying to change it, just an acknowledgement, and give a nod of acknowledgement to it. And again, with your mental body, with your thoughts, with your voices, your belief patterns, whatever makes itself known to you, whatever wants to make itself known to you in this moment, just notice it, be a witness to it, give a nod of acknowledgement to it. Without an agenda of trying to change it. And just notice in your etheric body and that energy body, where you can feel, if you're one that can feel your own energy, feel yourself as an energetic being, or feel the energy field around you. Sometimes this is you might feel it as a vibration or as a sense, just like something that you sense. You can feel where things are flowing, or things might feel a little uneasy in a particular area. Just notice what you notice about this energy body. And again, without the agenda of trying to change it, just noticing and bringing your awareness. And the same with your spiritual body. And the spirit can often be felt through the heart by breathing into your heart center. And as you exhale, let yourself lean back into your heart space and let your consciousness drop into that center of your heart space and drift down into your core. And you might also sense that sense of just wanting to be in surrender to the highest light, to the Most High, to the all that is, to God, to Source, your Creator. Whatever words you use, please adapt for yourself what makes you feel the most comfortable and aligned. And just notice, is there a yearning in your heart? Often what shows up is a yearning in your heart to be home, in that place of peace, in that place of unity, that place that your inner being knows to be home. Less irritable, as someone earlier said, help with irritability, feeling irritability. So that place that you go to when you don't feel irritable, that helps to alleviate. Just notice that. And as you notice, checking in with your body, heart, mind, soul, energy body, spirit, as you check in with all of these parts of yourself, just notice what is calling for your attention today. One of the things that I've been noticing in my own personal meditations is to be present with something and allow. I work a lot with the divine names the sacred sound codes, the divine attributes, and to just be present with it and be in the presence of whatever meditation exercise you're doing, whatever sound code, whatever divine name, whatever energy you're wrapping yourself into. To allow it to be and just be present with it over time does wonders. Sometimes I'll sit for, I don't have as much time as I used to, but the other day I was gifted with a full-on 2 hours to sit in meditation, which is what I used to do every day. Every morning from like 4 a.m. to 6 a.m. was my meditation time, and I would sit for 2 hours in meditation during that exquisite time, and it was beyond powerful. So if you have the space in your calendar to be in a meditation during that time of the morning between 4 a.m. and 6 a.m., it is an exquisite time. There's a poem by the poet Rumi that says, "The breeze at dawn has secrets to tell you. Don't go back to sleep." You can ask for, actually I believe it says you must ask for what you really want. Don't go back to sleep. People are moving back and forth across the doorsill where the two worlds touch. The door is round and open. Don't go back to sleep. It's an exquisite time where the veils are thin and we can travel between the worlds and receive incredible downloads and healing and insights. It's an exquisite opportunity. So if you have the opportunity to do that, you can use any of the meditations that I've given you. I've got tons of them on my blog. I've got the one that's available for a download. It's a 15-minute meditation. You can use any of these as a way to get you started, and then allow yourself to just be present with your source, be present with the unconditional love, which we're about to do. So use this as well, and let yourself be in that presence at that exquisite time and receive, receive, and receive, and receive. So let yourself, in this moment, whatever is calling for your attention, physically, mentally, emotionally, energetically, spiritually, whatever is calling for your attention, allow yourself to be present with it and just be present and be in a witness space, acknowledging. This is about unconditional love. Unconditional love doesn't come saying, I'm going to change you so you can receive love. Love comes loving unconditionally as you are. So be present with what is, and let's call on the unconditional love, the presence of unconditional love. And if you can, feel or sense in whatever way you do this vibration of unconditional love coming into the space. And just notice where you feel in your body, where you feel the physical, the emotional, the mental, whatever it is. Notice where you feel it in your body or where you feel it or sense it in your space. And if it's the entirety of your space, that's okay. Let's make the intention and the call to this intelligent source of unconditional love, and ask this unconditional love to surround and blanket this space in pure unconditional love. And the pure unconditional love is a vibration. It's an energy of itself. So allow this space, whether it's an ache or a pain in your body, a cloud of racing thoughts, or a raceway of racing thoughts, or an emotional turmoil or a yearning in your heart, whatever it may be, visualize it as a space and visualize or sense, whatever way you do, whatever way works best for you, this vibration of unconditional love, wrapping it and holding it, surrounding it and loving it. And allow it to be loved. To be loved. And we're going to hold this space of witnessing and allowing this space to be held in love as is. And if it feels like a rock or a boulder that's not porous, that can't receive, that's okay. Sometimes that happens. Just allow it to be surrounded in the unconditional love. The unconditional love is infinitely patient and will love regardless of the conditions. Just let it know that it is okay where it is and it is being loved, held, surrounded in love. And to breathe in this pure, unconditional love for yourself as you witness and hold a space of love for whatever part of yourself you're witnessing. And hold this space in unconditional love. Unconditional love. The divine name for unconditional love is Wadud. We call Wadud. If you wish to use that language, Wadud. That is calling, oh, unconditional love. And let this love surround and hold and love and nurture this space. And breathe, breathe and breathe and breathe, and let each breath take you into a deeper relaxation as you hold the space and witness and receive into your own heart. It expands your own container. You hold even more of the love for all of these parts of yourself and allow the love to emanate throughout all of your being, holding a greater capacity of love for all of these parts of yourself. And if the part that you are witnessing can receive or wants to receive this love, invite it to take in this vibration of unconditional love. Let this love penetrate into that space, if that space is ready for it and can allow for it. And this isn't a forcing, it's an allowing, being present, witnessing, and allowing the unconditional love, the vibration to touch into, to be absorbed into, to be received into. Allow the love to love at every level and at every layer. Wadud. In truth, there is nothing that the force of unconditional love cannot touch. We as human beings, we hold constrictions. It's a part of our nature that can direct the flow of love through our beings, and that's a part of our nature. But in reality, there's nothing that is not love and is not touched by love and is not able to be loved. Everything is capable of receiving love and of becoming love, of being love. So as you breathe this vibration of pure, unconditional love, you can let it come into your heart space. Let it stream into and through the core of your body. Let it emanate into every cell of every fiber of your being. Allow yourself to receive the love and be the love, and for whatever space you're working with, allow it to receive if it is ready to receive. And if that love is penetrating into that space, allow it to infuse at whatever level it can and wants to and is ready for it. Whatever space you're witnessing, as it's ready, allow it to soften and rest into this ocean of unconditional love. The unconditional love has incredible healing power. Because ultimately every part of ourselves is love and from love and of love, and yearns to return in a conscious way to be love. We yearn to return to our original nature of love. And sometimes, if you're working with a feeling or an emotion, you might ask, what is it that you're feeling? And when you ask that and have a sense of that, ask, what is it that you need? And if you're in the racing thoughts, you can also feel like underneath those racing thoughts, what is it that you're feeling? And what is it that you need? And when you ask that question, what is it that you need? And sit with that quite often as it goes deeper and deeper and deeper into the core of what that need is. That need is a return to origin, a return to the unconditional love. So if you sense that there is a need within whatever part of yourself you are witnessing, the sense, is there a need for this unconditional love? And if so, invite this part of you that is in need to turn to face this vibration of unconditional love and to say yes to it and receive. If it is ready, if it is wanting, if it is yearning, allow it to receive. Let it make that connection and say yes and receive. Receive and receive and receive, and let that part of you, so often that part of you is like a sponge that has been in the sun for way too long with no rain, and let that part of you, that sponge, let it absorb in this gentle rain of unconditional love. and let it drink and drink and drink from this river. Let's call it a river of unconditional love. And let it be absorbed so the sponge is fully saturated in unconditional love. And let this vibration of unconditional love, as it fills all of that space, just allow it to be there, to be present, and to love. To love all of the parts of you, to love that part of you that is in need and is yearning and is now being filled and saturated and loved. And let that love stream all the way through and into the very core of your being, which is also the vibration of love. So you're allowing love to go all the way through to meet with the origin of love that is within you. It's like tapping the well, and the well gushes forth. And the unconditional love that is the core of your being gushes forth and fills the entire core of your being with unconditional love and emanates this unconditional love from your core into every cell of your body, letting every cell of your body be hydrated and saturated and satiated with this flowing river of unconditional love. And to allow yourself to just drop in and be the unconditional love. It was a recurring dream that I used to have at the very beginning of my healing transformation journey. And I would have this recurring dream that I was downtown and I was in a building and the water started rising and the water was coming up and it was getting higher and higher and it was, like up to the neck. And I had to get up to the next floor, run up the steps to the next floor, and the water kept rising and rising higher, and I kept trying to get higher and higher to avoid drowning in this water. And eventually I was up on the roof, and the water was coming up high there too. And then a voice came in and said, "Just swim." And in that moment, my entire being relaxed and just floated and dissolved into this water and became the ocean. It was an incredibly powerful dream that I had multiple times during the beginning of my spiritual healing journey. So if that touches you, speaks to you in any way, as your being is being held and contained in this gentle river of unconditional love, just allow yourself to swim, to drop into this water, this gentle water, clean, pure water, and allow yourself to just swim, to float, to dissolve into this water of unconditional love, letting yourself become the unconditional love and the unconditional love become you. It is your origin. It is your truth. Allow yourself to return to this origin and to be. And as you breathe with this and flow with this, if your body wants to move, if you want to give your body some gentle flowing movement, allow your body to move, allow your breath to flow through your body as your body moves, gently flowing with the ripples of the water, the flowing movement of the water. And your body is 70% water. You can allow the fluids in your body to have this motion with the flowing, gentle ocean. And feel like there's, your skin is a thin barrier. A thin barrier that contains you. And your energy body extends beyond your skin, and your energy flows beyond that barrier within you and outside of yourself constantly. So allow yourself to feel and your energy body to begin to vibrate and resonate with this vibration of unconditional love flowing through the ocean of your physical body and the ocean of the love that surrounds and contains you. Another Rumi quote says, "You are not a drop in the ocean, you are the ocean in a drop." Just let your drop be the ocean. Let the ocean be your drop. And allow yourself to be the unconditional love. And of course, still holding and surrounding this part of you that has been asking if that place is still there and still being held in this love. Just allow it to be. To be and to receive and to be loved. To be loved. And take a deep breath. Breathe all of the parts of yourself into the center of your body. And as you exhale, let yourself drop down and land and ground into your pelvic bowl, landing into your hips. And bring your attention back to the place that you started with. Whatever place was calling your attention to be surrounded in this unconditional love. And again, just notice what, if anything, has changed there. Acknowledging and appreciating every part of yourself with unconditional love. And let's spend another moment here with allowing this space to be held and contained in unconditional love. Notice if anything has changed, if anything is different. And if this, whatever constriction is no longer there, just allow the flow of love to move through that space and celebrate with gratitude and with joy the flow of love wherever it is flowing through your body, through your heart, through your mental layer, through your soul, through your spirit, through your highest intellect and knowing, through your core, wherever it flows, celebrate it with gratitude and feel the love that is the origin of your being and be the love. As much as is ready and available in this moment, just be the love. And with all of the parts that perhaps don't feel as much in the flow, that's okay. They are still the love. Allow the love to flow around them and hold them and love them no matter what. Just be the love. Be the love. Be the love. Okay, and take a moment and just settle in again in your pelvic bowl and feel your energy move through your hips and through your legs, your knees, your calves and shins, your ankles, into the soles of your feet, into the tips of your toes, and feel your presence at the soles of your feet. You can stretch out your toes, stretch out your feet, circle your ankles, feel your presence. Do the same with your arms. Circle your shoulders a bit, stretch out your arms, circle your wrists, stretch out your hands and your fingers. Feel your presence into the palms of your hands. You can take your hands and put them over your heart center. Breathe into the space underneath your hands. Land into your body and be the love. Okay, and with that, I'm going to wrap up this part of the call and open for the Q&A. If you're listening to the recording, you're welcome to join us live on Sundays at 10 a.m. U.S. Eastern Time, 7 a.m. U.S. Pacific Time. To find information for joining us live, go to joyfullylivingwellness.com, joyfullylivingwellness.com. While you're there, pick up your copy of the 10 Spiritual Principles of Our Human Existence. It's a one-sheet that is a reminder of who and what you are, why you're here, what this world is about, your origin as a being of light and love. It comes with a 15-minute guided meditation that you can use as a daily practice to help you to reset your being, to align with the divine light, the unconditional love, and the eternal compassion that is the nature of your being. All right, and with that, I'm going to end the recording and open for the Q&A. Thank you very much.